Hello everybody and welcome to Nero Plays Kerbal Space Program. I'm not a rocket scientist, I'm also really tired. Let's get started, shall we? I have not done either of these yet. Just to let you know, I don't think I have a save, but we're gonna start a new career. Just leave it on whatever it's on. Let's see. What flag do I want? Most interesting part of the game right here. I don't know. That one looks cool. We could just have NASA. Just have Kerbal. Why not? Okay, so yeah, I guess so. I don't remember having a save, but who fucking knows? Last time I played this was back when you bought it through their website and it wasn't on Steam. Space Center. Alright, so I can right click on things, upgrade them. Alright, so I'm assuming I don't have the money to do that. Alright, okay. So this is where we get the contracts from, as far as I know. Orbit Kerbal. I think that's a little out of my league. Gather scientific data from Kerbal. Okay, I think I can do that. And launch our first vessel. So all I have to do is launch a ship. Alright. That sounds easy enough. Suppose we should build something then. Werner von Kerbal, Chief Rocketry Engineer. Not if it was rockets. Yes, I will actually look more into the training as we go. Okay, I'll actually do the tutorial. Alright, so parts, mass, contracts. So we just need to. I suppose we should start. Oh. One thing I should have checked was how do I move it around. I'll just double click it. Right. Have a command pod. And if all we gotta do is get off of ground, I don't really have very much parts at all, do we? We can put a mystery goo on here. Oh, yeah. Snap. Okay. We got a it said it wanted us to do science, and Manufacturer found lying by the side of the road. Great. What is this? Move, rotate, okay, cool. Well, suppose we're gonna want to come back. I don't know about that. Well, I think that's the only things we got. So, just if all we gotta do is launch one thing, we'll just launch this. First launch. Oops, I didn't want. Just get out of there and save it. And well, let's see how this shit goes. How do I? Okay. If I remember right, this will fire, and that'll. That should. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. Alright. Alright, whatever. Let's give it a go. So they said they wanted some science before we begin. Any kind of science, I think I can handle that. Alright, yep, our little tiny little dude here. Yep. Okay, and we observe the mystery goo. It's not doing much right now. We'll keep the experiment. There's none. Fuel. Launch our first vessel. Scientific data. Oh. Crew report? Okay. And let's see if I remember. How do you throttle this thing down and up? Shift and control. Right. And then hopefully this doesn't explode. But get out of here. Go. Oh, okay. I forgot SAS and the parachute. Houston, we have problem. Alright, well at least the parachute seems to have worked. Let's just go time warp here. I think the problem was with the stage. Why is this before this? This is why you always double check your staging. Stability assist. And I gotta turn that off. I don't know, before we land, let's just go land gently. Despite that being a horrible death trap, I think we've survived. And I got green check marks. Now what do I do? How do I end it? Okay. There should be. Get out of here with your sass. Which. Let's see if I can. Should be a way to... Oh. 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 Yeah, how do I recover the thing? I forget. I don't want to leave it sit here. Alright, well. Docking mode. Right. Well, probably something I should have left up. And how to actually recover the craft. No, don't pin that there. How's all this? Oh, there we go. Recovery vessel. There we go. It's hiding from me up in the top. So that should... Alright, we got some science. Recovered all of our parts, and our crew Jibdai got an experience point. Alright, that sounds good. I'm not gonna mess with space planes right now. What can you do? More parts? Guessing that's more contracts. Sorry, I'm just looking at this. Where is visible in map? Alright. Oh, whatever. Let's go back. And we got a bunch of new contracts. Let's find something I can do. Conduct a focused observational study of Kerbal. Okay. I believe those are things that are easier to do with a plane. And I don't have any parts to build a plane. Test our newly acquired capabilities with a focus survey of Kerbal. Test landed at Kerbal. Alright, test that landed. I can do that. Test the parachute in flight over Kerbal. Test the solid booster at launch site. Well, these both seem easy enough. Escape the atmosphere. Maybe not yet. Let's test the parachute. Why not? So we need to test the swivel liquid fuel, and I don't think we even have liquid fuel. And that might be a problem. Well, let's head back here. And I believe, if I'm right, yeah, they give you. They don't have any fuel tanks, though. We did get some science. Where's the science-y place? That's obviously Engineering 101. And how much do I have? Oh, 16.5, right? Basic rocketry. Hey, fuel tank. Alright, take that. Excuse me. And I guess we'll take engineering. So that should enable us to just just get rid of that for right now. So we need to test the flea liquid fuel. If I know anything about not dying, this time try to get your freaking staging right. And throw on a couple of fuel tanks. And maybe another decoupler and... Well, first, let's put the engine. And then you... No, you don't understand. Go to, yes. And I just have to test the parachute. But I'll just design this to do this in the future. Alright, whatever. This will be... Please. Yep. That sounds about right. Okay, so this thing goes kaboom, decouple, kaboom, decouple, parachute. Alright. Let us launch this. Crazy son of a bitch. Just looks like we have a baseball field as a launch. Alright. Whatever. I wanted me to get... Well, that happened. Oh well, we didn't need that other part anyways. Just blast this motherfucker. What's map M? Well, here's our trajectory. We're going to go Nero, sploosh, and I should probably pay attention because now we're upside down. SAS, stop. Just pitch this back. We don't really, there was no aerodynamics on it. It's just spiraling out of control. The SAS just stop. Stop the madness. We can observe the goo. Yeah. Take a crew report. Cool. Alright, get this thing. No. Tilt it back. Come on. I want to eject the fuel down. Okay. There it goes. And now all we have to do is fall. So we'll just tell the parachute to go ahead and pop itself out whenever it feels like it. Do we complete the contracts? Oops. I don't know if we were... No, we weren't high enough. But we tested the swivel fuel engine. So that's a plus. Okay. Well, we'll just... Hope parachute deploys so we don't die. Generally sound advice. Oh. Hopefully no one lives around here. And we're gonna land right on the beach. How nice. Get down there. Well, that was kind of a success. I can just take the other contract to test the solid fuel booster, and that'll hopefully. I don't know what any of that does yet, but. And a water landing. Sploosh. Go. Recover the vessel. What's left of it. Anyway, I'm surprised it didn't detonate. Yeah, good idea in practice. Just didn't know testing the engine would literally ignite the engine. But now we know. No, I didn't gain any XP. Alright. So, if I'm right, we still need to test the parachute. And it needs to be in between this altitude and between that speed. So we don't need to go very fast or high. Okay. Well, I have a suspicion that this thing's gonna make it go faster than I want it to. Well, whatever. That's what we're gonna do. Alright. So all this all of you can kind of go. We really don't even need this for now. Do we have basic kind of like anything to stabilize this thing? We got basic fins. Okay. So strap one of these on it again and just launch it. What is all this? Alright. Cool. That's nice. Okay, so this thing's gonna fire, decouple, and then parachute. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so I just have a feeling this thing is gonna make it go faster than I want for this, but yep, a lot of faster. It got us up high enough though. No, we don't need that no more. So basically, I think with just a little bit of tweakage, this thing should be able to do what I need it to do. Oh, we're going back down. So at like 7,000, I'll hit the parachute and hopefully, I don't know, maybe just bring it out there now. I don't know if I was supposed to wait. But it's about to start. Kind of hoping that gives it some drag to slow it down so we can complete both contracts at once. Alright, we're at all the parameters. So as long as this thing activates, then we're good. Unless it's done. Oh, there goes what's left of that. And down she comes. Man, I think we got both of these. Okay. Oh no, now it's saying the altitude's not right. Is it wanting it to deploy at this? I'm not sure. Can you set it to deploy like that? I'll have to think. If we didn't complete it, then we must not have met the parameter. I think you can set the distance at which it deploys. Okay, well. So, yeah, we still need to test this. Alright. Can we just do this? Oh, that'll be one for a little bit later. It really wants me to orbit Kerbal. I think we can do that, but it'd probably be easier to just test this at the launch site. Okay, so the parachute dilemma. Okay, it needs to be altitude. I could have it pop at 5,000. Like, what if I just have it pop at exactly 2,500? Maybe. I mean, I'll try it because it apparently wants me to test this thing. I think this is I know the first couple of yeah, that's a great idea. Alright, let's try this. See if deploying it at that altitude is gonna be any bit better. SAS on. I don't know, just give it what you got. Make sure that this thing thinking if I can. Alright. And have this open. Okay. So, test it. Like, does it mean. Like. Test it? Guess so. Yeah, these solid boosters, they just go. You don't tell them no, they just do what they want. Bye bye. And then let's see, add an altitude, blah blah, to blah blah. Okay, I'll just. All right, well, it's sure certainly out there. I hope it doesn't decide it wants to fly, and there it goes. We gotta be going at least 70. Before I told it to deploy at like what, 2,500? So this should, in theory, work. It's not like it's rocket science or anything. Well, we'll just sit here and see what happens. I think I could build something to escape the atmosphere. Quote unquote. But we'll see. Kind of have a basic understanding of how this stuff works, just not necessarily, you know, everything in the game necessarily works. Okay, so this deploys. Wait, I have to actually run a test on it. That's the problem we're having. Let's not do the cutting of the parachute. I get it now. I get what I have to do. Okay. So I have to hit test when it's at those. Okay, I get it. I get it. Trial and error. First couple of times it does wonders. But I'll try to finish this one off on something a little interesting. And see if we can't break the atmosphere or whatever. Come on, get down here. Hurry up. Well, I mean, I did set it to deploy at ridiculous height, but that was my own fault. Gotta remember when it says test, just hit test. Don't cut the parachute. Boop. I like how we always just go up and then land back over here. Alright, let's see. Do we get any? Yeah, I should take a crew report. Probably valuable. Getting money, that's generally pretty good. I have an idea. We're not going to be orbiting any time soon. Test the heat shield splashdown. Radial mount parachute in flight over Kerbal. Fuck it, let's try it. Pretty sure we can do that. Tired or not? Get this parachute thing. Maybe on the way back down. If I remember to hit the thing. So, alright. This should be. Alright, get ready to zoom out. Zoom out. Keep the contracts in mind. Note. Alright, so take our little guy here. And we'll do fuel. This might be a little bit much. But it's just gotta go up and straight back down, right? So. Yeah. And. I don't. Come on. Engine. Yep. Shove one of these bad boys under there. And I don't know, let's give it a little bit of aerodynamics. That looks a bit better. Maybe some up here. It's just gotta go up and back down. Alright. Make sure the staging is right. This thing's gonna go kaboom and decouple that. That engine will fire, decouple. I might be able to test the parachute this time. Let's see. Unless I'm just totally missing how to do it. Possibility. Right, turn on SAS. And what, can I actually just... I can manually deploy. Is that what they want me to do? To test it? Alrighty, well, let's see how high this thing can go. There we go. Okay, get out of here. Starting to lean a little bit. Alright. Actually, let's take her down the old throttle here for a minute. As long as we're still climbing, we don't... I don't know. Doesn't really matter if... Once we breach the atmosphere, it'll start getting easier and easier to climb. So I'm gonna turn it down since we're on fire. Feel like that's a... wise decision. We can check here and see how far over... Yeah, we're gonna hit well past that height. technically, if we wanted to start in orbit, we could. not with this. We need more fuel. Okay, I actually need to make sure I don't just cut that thing. I need to make sure I don't fling myself out of the actual like the planet's gravity. That would be bad. That could result in us going from here to orbiting that guy. Be a little bit careful about that. Yeah, that's just how tiny we are right now. There's the Mun, and there's Midness. I should probably pay attention to what is going on, but we should still be going up towards our apoapsis, which I do believe is the highest point you're gonna end up reaching before you start to descend. So we can just speed it up here. Alright, now stop. Okay, see, we've passed that. Now we're heading on our way back down. But yeah, we achieved the goal of escaping the atmosphere. Even though we're still going back. Oh shit, I didn't put a heat shield on this. And this thing's falling really quickly. Uh-oh. Hopefully this thing has heat shield built in. Otherwise you're gonna be in for a ride, buddy. We might have gone a little bit too fast. I also think we're going too fast. Yeah, okay, here now we're starting to heat up. Okay. No. Oh god. Just hold on. Okay. I think we've made it through the dangers. I'm kind of not liking the fact you're about to land at a mountain. Just deploy this. Ow. I wasn't expecting to land in... We're just gonna... Gonna go ahead and, you know, maybe not go so high. And make sure, you know, if you're gonna land on a mountain, plan in advance for that, because yeah, you know, otherwise it works. Just I think I put too much fuel on it. Well, nah. Whatever, let's do it. Okay, so probably should turn that on. We got some. I mean, I can steer it, so that's better than what I usually get. Just kick that off. Keep the thrust a little low. We only need to go up 70,000. So once apoapsis reaches 70,000, we can just really eject the fuel at that point. That would be there. No reason to. This time it looks like we're gonna go into the ocean, which I'm a little bit more pleased with than the frickin' mountains of Africa over here. Okay, so just cut. No, that's the opposite of cut. Just drop that. Even a little bit higher than I wanted, but it should be fine. Just right on up to that ellipsis. And we've already, okay, we've achieved that goal, and then we're gonna start going back down. Straight down, hopefully, which we won't die. And we'll just go ahead and safe to deploy, risky, unsafe. That's not good. No. Just deploy the fucking parachute. I don't want to explode again. Wait, does it mean it's not gonna... Well, at least we'll live. Should watch what I'm doing at 4 times speed. I don't understand why these aren't completing. Like, it needs to be at that altitude, at that speed, and then deploy it? Did I miss it? I don't know. Probably. But at least we did something relatively substantial. Maybe one day we'll get into orbit. Don't know about that. Hey, look. There's... Please save me, debris. Yeah, I didn't end up going that far away. Yeah, I thought our thing said we were gonna land in an ocean. Well, I guess not. And land softly. And recover vessel. Well, we made it up and back. I should have put a sciencey thing on there. No XP gains, you just freaking left the atmosphere, dude. Okay, what is all this? Ah, different buildings. Nifty. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for this part. If you like, please leave a like in the like button. I am freaking tired. But I'll definitely do more of this, it's fun. Maybe, like I said, one day we'll get into orbit. Who knows? I'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.